Hello students, welcome to our first coding lesson. For today's lesson, we're going to need to access the website code.org. That's spelled C-O-D-E .org. Go ahead and enter in that website. And once you're on the code.org website, we're going to move up to the Learn link in the top left and click on it. We're going to go down to where it says Grades K-5, click on the silver Learn More block. And from there, we're going to scroll down to Course D and click there. The puzzle we're going to do in today's lesson is Introduction to Online Puzzles. It's Lesson 2. Let's click on the number 1, and it'll take us to our intro video.
Today, we're going to learn to program using a drag-and-drop language called Blockly. Blockly uses colorful instructions called blocks to build programs that you can use to solve puzzles. Under the hood, you're still creating code. Each puzzle you'll solve with the code is split into 4 main parts. On the left is the play area, where your program will run. In the center, you will see the toolbox area that holds all the blocks that you will need for each puzzle. To the right is your workspace, where you will drag blocks to build your program. Finally, above the workspace, you will see the specific instructions for each puzzle. Don't worry if you accidentally drag out a block that you don't need. If you have an extra block, simply drag it back into the toolbox to put it away. After you hit Run, you can always hit the reset button to get your character back to the start so you can try again.
Let's click on our orange Continue block and begin coding. In our first puzzle, our instructions are asking us to snap all the blocks together and click Run. In our workspace, we have 2 move forward commands. Let's connect those to our when run block. And we can see our bird needs to go 2 spaces to get the pig. Great job. We saw that each move forward corresponded to 1 block that the bird moved forward. Here on puzzle 3, our instructions are asking us to drag an extra move forward block out of the toolbox. We need to attach our move forwards and click when run. We connect our 2 move forwards and we bring over the 3rd from the toolbox. Let's click Run and see what happens to our code. Great job, guys. You're getting the hang of it. Let's click on Continue and move on to Puzzle 4. Here, the instructions are saying, help the bird get to the pig. There's 1 extra blue move forward block. We need to throw away the extra block and remove it from the code. Here in our code, we see the blue move forward block. We're going to drag it over to the toolbox and throw it away. We'll reconnect our code and click Run. We can see by just removing the 1 block that our code became operational. Let's click Continue and move on to Puzzle 5. Here in Puzzle 5, the instructions are saying, trace the path and lead me to the pig. Let's take a look at the path our bird must go. We can see our first part will be moving forward and turning right. Then we're going to bring another move forward and run our program to see how we're doing. You can see our code has gotten us pretty close. Let's finish it off. Now when we hit run, our bird gets to the pig. Let's move on to puzzle 6. Here in puzzle 6, our instructions are telling us follow the path to get to the pig, avoid the TNT. If we look at our path, our bird must go up, turn left, and then go forward. Let's see if we can create our code. Let's click run. And our bird goes forward, forward, left, forward, forward. Keep it up, you're doing great. Let's move on to puzzle 7. Here in puzzle 7, we're going to need to count our spaces carefully. When we count our move forwards, the first leg of the path has 4. We're going to need to turn right and go forward 4 more times. Let's see if we can create our code. We brought over our 4 move forwards for the first part of our path, a turn right, and we can tell from running our code that the first half looks pretty good. Now let's finish off our path. One thing we could have done, instead of bringing over 4 move forwards, is we could use a repeat. A repeat allows us to do the same command over and over again, however many times we decide. Here we put our move forward inside of a repeat and set it to 4 times. What we're going to do is, for the last part of our program, we're going to use another repeat and use that 4 times for move forward. You can see when our code runs, the repeat takes the place of all the individual move forwards. Keep going, we're on puzzle 8. Alright, our first challenge puzzle. Challenge puzzles are designed to stretch our brain. Let's see how we do. Here we have our bird, and we have multiple ways that we can get up to the pig. We're going to choose the shortest path and see if we can figure out how to get there. We're going to go the bottom path. The first thing we're going to do is turn right and move forward. And then turning left will get us situated properly. Now let's count our move forwards. You should have counted 4. We're going to use a repeat, set it to 4 times, and bring over a move forward. And then turn left at the corner. When we hit reset and run, our repeat moves our bird forward 4 times. Now for the last part of our path, we're going to need to count our move forwards again. I counted 5. How about you? I'm going to bring over a repeat, set it to 5 times, and bring a move forward inside. Now when I hit run, my code should get me to the pig. You can see our repeats are working properly. And we get to the pig. Great job on the challenge puzzle. We have 2 more to go. Let's finish strong. Here in puzzle 9, the instructions are telling us to watch out for the TNT as we help bird get to the pig. Let's trace our path and see if we can figure out the code. First, we're going to bring over a move forward, turn right, move forward, and turn left. When we hit run, we can see that our code gets us successfully through the first part of the path. Now what we could do is we could bring out the same code in order. Move forward, turn right, move forward, turn left. However, what we're going to do instead is we're going to slide our code over and use a repeat. If you notice the pattern, you should have seen that our code can be repeated 2 times. And now when we hit reset and run, as we go through our code, it will repeat the order and get us to the pig. Here in puzzle 10, it's telling us to get the bird to the pig, but we have 2 different paths we can go. We can go the upper route or the lower route. We're going to do the upper one. First, we're going to bring over a repeat and set it to 3, and bring over a move forward. Then we're going to turn left, and when we hit run, our code so far is working. Now to finish off the last part of the path, we're going to bring over 2 more move forwards. We'll hit reset and run. We could have used another repeat, but that's really up to you if you wanted to replace the 2 move forwards. Congratulations! We've completed Introduction to Online Puzzles. You guys did a really good job. In tomorrow's lesson, we'll pick up with the next activity in Course D. We encourage you to try the puzzles again on your own and use our lesson video as a resource if you get stuck. We thank you for following along today. We'll see you in the lesson tomorrow. Keep coding!